I'm going to show you what it looks like to unbox and prepare 10 student iPads for our school.
I've done about 500 so far, and here are boxes of 10. So here's about 60 to go, and then there's more over here. So let's take the box of 10 here. And open the box up. This thin little box contains the chargers and the power cords, the lightning cords. All right, so here we have a corrugated piece of cardboard here. In here are 10 iPads in their little sleeves. Using this barcode scanner, I'm going to scan each of the iPads and it will record the serial number in a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Now I open each box. And I label the front of these with a temporary sticky note. I don't label the backs of these because they really don't need it, but I put this temporarily so we can identify each one as we do the imaging. So I set that one aside. And there we have our stack of 10, all out of the box and ready to begin imaging. These particular models are iPad 10.2 inch, they're generation 7 and 32 gigs. That's what we get for the student use. I've been helping with school iPads for about seven years or so, and before we used to image one at a time, and it was very time consuming. Now, this year, we use a cart that can hold up to 32. This cart has pull-out drawers, and it has charging cables. So let's go ahead and load up these 10. All 10 devices hooked up and ready to image. I keep the plastic cover on these for now just to protect the screens until we can put them in cases. On top of the cart there is a port, and you plug this USB cable in, and that connects to my Mac. We use a program called Apple Configurator. And once you plug in the charging cart, you can see the iPads will begin to appear. And when they all show up, you select the iPads and we restore. So we wipe each iPad completely and restore them to factory defaults. And this takes Depending on how many you do, 10 of these will probably take about 20 minutes or so. All 10 iPads are now downloading the latest Apple software and will load all at the same time. It's awesome. You can do all 32 at a time. It does take a while, but there's nothing else to do except now wait until these are ready.
And while we wait for the iPads to image, we take care of important business like having coffee. We might also take a quick break outside and get some fresh air. And look up at palm trees and see the beautiful, beautiful weather outside. It's a little warm. And this is my secret computer cave. We also might take a tech support call. Technology, Chris speaking. It also might be a good opportunity to do some cleaning. Make sure there's no germs or viruses on the keyboard or on the mouse. We might do a little bit of quick programming too. Now that the iPads are all erased, there is some setup to do. So I lay them out on my desk and I go to each one, turn them on, and go through a few of the questions for setting up. English, whoops. Ah. As a school, we configure iPads as part of the device enrollment program that Apple has. So when each of the devices that we own turn on, you can see they automatically communicate with Apple, and it says that the school will automatically configure the iPads. So those are the few steps, and that's it. Now the device is ready to be added to the proper group for this particular grade. All right, we're getting close to being done with these 10 iPads. Only a few more steps. Next, I go back to my spreadsheet and I cut and paste the serial number of the iPad, and I paste that into our mobile device manager. We use JAMF School. So what I do is I find the iPad, here it is, and then I paste in the name that we've given it, and then I make sure that it is in the correct group. This is our lower grade cart, and I save. And then at that point, the iPad begins to download apps. We also program a background, so all the iPads look similar. And depending on how fast the network is at that point and how many apps are downloading, this can take, well, it could take 15 minutes, it could take a half an hour, maybe an hour, it depends. So we'll let all those load, and then show you the final step.
I'm glad you've stuck with me all the way to the end. Now the final step. We have the iPads all prepared here, and we take off the plastic cover.
And we use a case from Logitech called the Rugged Combo 3. Has a magnetic open here, and it has a built-in keyboard, and the iPad just slides into the bottom slot here. And then the top slots. There. Along there. Click. And the back of this has a little stand
So it can prop up, and you can use it almost like a little laptop.
There we go. All done. Ready to hand out to students. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I've got 10 more to do.